I'm here at this beautiful sunrise. I'm going out of town this weekend to preach, so I won't have a message on Sunday. So I thought I would give it today. Um, Last weekend, I gave a sermon, and part of the sermon was um, it just came to me that Jesus never told us to worship him. But I want you to understand how much love and reverence I study the words of Jesus. I try to live by them every single day. I'm a Christian, so I follow the path. But what we study in unity is the idea that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. If we focus on the man, because he focused on God, he called us brothers and sisters. He didn't ask us to worship him. He asked us in spirit and in truth. He said he's the way, which means the path to follow, right? He was a man that became God through following his divine nature and led us steps that we could get to that place to find heaven within us, which is where it is. The first person that ever focused heaven on inside of us, because before then, heaven was out there and God was out there. And God was mad at us or not mad at us. And Jesus made it intimate and made it a father, right? Made it a family member, made us brothers and sisters to get that intimacy, because that intimate relationship with God is what God is looking for. That intimate personal relationship, that love. And that's what Jesus came to show us. He's the way. So, not saying the heart of the Christ, the heart, the emotions, the intention, right? The power of that love. It's more important than the words. And so we focus on the name. Oh, it's Jesus. One, could you ever physically attain to that point? No, of course not. It's like going to this beautiful cathedral and focusing on the building and not what you're supposed to be thinking when you're in the building. You're supposed to be thinking past and through the building, because God is everywhere. God's not in the building. God's not even on this beach. God's just not part of that sunrise. God is everything. The love is that permeates every single thing. And so when Jesus came to call us brothers and sisters, it was to take the focus off himself. He was so humble. He would even say, I didn't do these things. God did these great things, right? It was for a reason, so we wouldn't get stuck on the man, on the man that was Jesus, but we would look at the energy through him, right? The divine through him, the divine that he was showing us to get through, right? It's like a door to heaven. It's a door to eternity. It's a door to God. So that when the door opens, you look inside. You don't stand and worship the door, right? You acknowledge the door. You love it, because otherwise you wouldn't have gone that way. But the focus is on your divine nature, the God within you. And that's what he came to teach us. And that's what I said. That's what I meant. He never asked us to worship him. It's so easy to give up our power and say, well, just say Jesus and that'll fix everything. God's not words. Or even use the name. God doesn't speak English, right? God knows our hearts. So no matter where you are, God understands it. God was there before English. God will be there. The words are not even important. How many beautiful speeches have you heard from people that have done terrible things, right? Or people, they say repent. And so they repent and get baptized. And I'm so sorry and this is so terrible. And then they get baptized. And then by Monday, they're doing the same thing they were doing last week. Because the words are not important. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. And your heart leads your intentions, and your intention leads your actions. That's how God knows you, in spirit and in truth. So truthfully, please don't take that as any disrespect of me not loving and believing and being a follower of Jesus, the Christ. And that Christ essence is what we're all attaining to. So I hope you got that. I hope you believe that and know that about me, that I wouldn't let anybody astray, that my first intention always is to impart the joy that God put in my spirit and all the blessings I have gotten. So when you wake up, say that to yourself. So Jesus is not so much a figure, but holding up a mirror to the Christ within you. a standard that takes discipline, and it takes focus, and it takes love and action. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope that clears it up, and I hope there wasn't any I hope we didn't misunderstand what we were saying, where my heart is, because I love you guys so much. I am Michael Monasterio, and that is the truth as I know it, and the truth that has made me free. I hope it is the truth that makes you free. Hope we can share in that truth, that Christ within us. I love you guys so much. I'll see you well, you can tune in this weekend in Wimberley, Texas, but I won't be doing a sermon till the following week. Anyway, have a great week, guys. But I love the comments. Please tell me if anything I'm saying is a stumbling block. Please let me know. I want to be better at this. I want to be a channel, not just my ego. Bye, guys. Love you.